Hey, this is Andrew Brown, and in this follow along, I want to take a look at working with queries. So queries is going to use that JSM path language we'll just type in JP, because JP library will get us to that page there. It's really not working here today. We'll type in JP GitHub, and it uses this JMES path language. Okay, so it's using this language. I'm really wondering who made this. I just kind of wonder if this was made by somebody at AWS, because I kind of wonder why AWS is using it. And you know what? Looks like they do. So that kind of explains why AWS uses it. I always kind of wondered that, because when I look at that here, I just saw Seattle, and that's the headquarters of AWS, and AWS uses it in their query language. And I'm not sure why they chose to use this over using the JQ syntax, but maybe this is kind of a spin-off of an Amazon employee's project, which looks like to be the case. So anyway, what I want to do here is just go to the AWS CLI, and remember that we have turned on here the environment variable set for on partial. So if I type in AWS, I'm going to get the auto prompt. And so with the auto prompt, we can go ahead and start exploring the query. So I'm going to go ahead and describe VPCs. If we do query here, we can supply a query based on the JMES path language. You'll notice that it kind of starts to autocomplete for you, which is really nice. I can type in VPCs here. After that, we don't really get a whole lot of information, but we can get some here. I'm not sure if I can do this. VPC IDs. I'm trying to utilize the the language of JQ, because I know JQ so much better than JP, because it's such a more robust language. But we'll go here and give this a go. And I'm just seeing if I can select two attributes at the same time. No. Okay, no. Again, I'm not the best with it, but my point is that when you want to use this language, all you have to do, right, is go here and use this tool, and it'll make it so much easier to write it, and then you don't really have to learn the language in detail. Describe VPCs, query, VPCs. But you know what? I think it's this. When you want to select multiples, you put it in a block like this, and VPC ID. There we go. Okay, and so that's how we could get that format there. We'll just go back up there, and we lost the query language there because it's stuck in the CLI tool here. So I'm just going to hit that so I can just write that in here. So I'll make a new folder here. I'm just going to call this one query. And we'll go ahead and write this out so we know exactly what we did. So we have this one here. There's some examples. Yeah, so, I mean, that's the best example we could provide there. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Again, not so much to talk about. When you want a more complex query, you could probably ask ChatGPT. We might want to try that for fun. So write a AWS CLI command and have a query that is going to return back all VPCs in the data structure, CIDR, VPC ID, and then inside of it, subnets. Okay, let's see if it can even do that. So let's see if it can do it. So not exactly what I wanted, but again, it has to do with the limitations of the query language. Yeah, so couldn't do the subnets, right? So just understand that what you could do with JQ, like JQ, I could get all the subnets and make a very complex query. This stuff is going to be really simple. So often you're going to want to pipe things over to JQ and then do more complex things if you need more robust data structures. But that's all I wanted to show you for query. And we do use it quite a bit, so we don't really have to cover it that much in detail here. But we'll see you in the next one, okay? Ciao.